Thank you for stopping in to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name is Friday. You are here because our energies have synchronized, our frequencies have harmonized, and there is potentially a message here for you. So my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. And if you do enjoy my interpretation of the cards, I ask that you like and subscribe. I am trying to grow my channel, and in order to do that, I need subscribers. So that's how that goes, I guess. So we are first going to pull a mystery angel number, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. And then we'll look at this angel number at the end. So I have meditated and, wow, I don't think that was, let's try this again, eh? Okay, so I have meditated and I have called in spirit and cleansed the cards. Okay, so we're going to get a, there we go. That's our mystery card, and we're going to stand it up here. So I do hope everybody is having as best a day as they possibly can. We're going to do my version of the Celtic Cross, and we're going to use, we're going to start with my new deck, and we're going to see how this works out. Okay. So like I said, if you're here, there's a message here for you, somehow, some way. I read for a collective on YouTube here. So it's whoever is drawn to my channel, to that video. So we're going to ask Spirit Source God to provide a message or messages, because sometimes there is more than one in a reading, for our collective here, to help them look at things possibly differently, or open up other avenues for other types of decisions. We have the Nine of Cups. And I don't generally read reversals unless it's like a 3-card spread. So, and then the Ace of Discs. These cards are so beautifully illustrated. Like, that's a diamond. That's so. And apparently these, if I read correctly, the illustrations were paintings. So I don't know, maybe some water, some oil, who knows. Queen of Discs. And this is called the Galactic Star Tarot. I'll have to have a second look. It's either the Galactic Star, the Galactic Star. Page of Swords. So we're coming up to the end of September, beginning of October week. I hope everybody is handling the vibrational shift well, the world. Some people are, seems, from what I've read online and whatnot, some people seem to be a little bit more sensitive to it. Death. Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. It's like crystals or something, and I'm not sure what that red thing is yet. Ace of Wands. Anyway, I'm a little bit quieter today because I want to give a more fulsome reading today. King of Wands. Wow. What an impressive card. Wow. Let's see. We're going to move our girl over here. Our little moon sitting girl with the angel. Oh, yeah, with the angel number. So there's the King of Wands. One more card. Spirit, Source God. Six of Discs. Wow. Okay. This deck is very. Now I'm going to take 4 more cards face down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the underlying energy here is the King of Cups. So very much a lot of love. All right, let me have a sit down here. And if you're enjoying my interpretation of the cards, like I said, give a like and subscribe. I need to, in order to grow my channel, I need to get subscribers. So, and if there's a hype button somewhere and you find that you are truly, or that my readings are very, you resonate strongly with them, go ahead and hype the video and leave a comment. Let me know in below so that we can connect on an energetic level. Okay. It's like you're on a quest. You're on a quest for you're looking for your best self. You're on a quest to not better yourself, but better yourself, but others around you as well. And I think that that's going to maybe it's going to you're going to start to have interactions with people that's going to be it's going to be eye-opening, and it's going to be life-changing. So this is a big one. Yeah, it's going to be eye-opening and life-changing. I think that there's maybe been with all. Oops, sorry. So there you go. I say apologize to the tripod. This could be a hidden money, or a hidden inheritance, or maybe something that is that you didn't you weren't aware of. You didn't even know that anything like that existed. Um, that's what I mean by life changing. Whatever it's eye opening, life changing. I feel like you're going to bring your ability to sift through all the bullshit, to sift through all of the Ace of Swords, to sift through all the bullshit and find clarity. It's going to bring you up to a new I feel as though you're always in a self-preservation mode, and this newfound clarity, this life-changing information, um, instead of you being so in self-preserving, you are going to you're going to be put in a position where you're going to be able to um, use your passion with power. Like you have power, but this is some. Okay, so you may be already in this um, frequency, and this is why you're here, or approaching this frequency. Um, this Ace of Wands is for the betterment of your community. Seven of Swords. So, I don't know if I showed you these one. Yeah, I think I did. Seven of Swords. So this is like some will see it as a betterment, and others will see it as a hindrance, or they may not even see it at all. I feel this is like you can only pick up who you can and carry on. There's somebody else that's going to come in behind me and see, who else there is. Maybe they missed the boat, so to speak. Seven of Cups. There's a lot to contemplate and a lot to discuss. There's a lot to contemplate and a lot to discuss. You can't just bring the hammer down. Um, a lot. I know there's got to be. There's a lot of emotion. Like this passion is yours, but this is like emotion from that you are connected to by their influence. Um, I hope I explained that correctly. And so this is almost like a realize what emotional ties that you have and how they can be first identify, I guess, the ones that are not beneficial and the ones that are beneficial, um, whether they uplift your spirit, um, show you support, those kinds of things, have your back. Make sure that you deepen those connections. That's what I'm seeing here. And the ones that are not beneficial, so the ones that seek to take advantage or to the ones that try to deceive, learn to recognize those and put less emphasis on them in your decision making kind of thing. And like the underlying energy here is the King of Cups. So this is all under here, all full of love. Okay, so then we have the 10 of Cups with the 6 of Discs. So there's going to be like I feel as though this is like a sharing of knowledge, which is of value. And I say that because these aren't diamonds, like here. These two are kind of like gemstones, but in here it's more like, it looks to me like more like little, I don't know, brains. Like, I don't know. You have to look at that. So I feel like it's a sharing of knowledge. And you see in the background, there's all these, it looks like strings coming down, but there's no strings attached here. It's going to bring you to a celebratory peace. I feel a lot of love and relief. Okay, love and relief here after this to me here feels as though it's maybe a little on the rough going. Okay, but I think that this here is just look. See, all the cows are down here, and then only one cow lifts up. So one cow gets it, the other ones don't. So you're going to have to learn to recognize that some people are just shut off at the moment. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear. Okay. You're going to have to recognize that. So I'm going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith one this time around for the few confirmations here. So like I said, I feel like you've been on a quest, and the quest that you've been on is to find the real truth, what's really going on. What is it that underlies it all? And as you uncover things, you're going to have valuable information to communicate. Once you are on this quest, finding this information, a part of you dies, and you see through it all. You see through it all. You come to a more in tune clarity. And it's that clarity that brings your, changes your mindset, not your mindset, your, instead of being more material bound, you're more what's important emotionally, how you spend your time and all that kind of stuff. And this passion has something to do with uplifting people, and some are open to it and some aren't, and you're gonna have that no matter what, right? And then with this, so that's with your Ace of Wands. You've let's just say you've gotten in tune with one person. As the King of Wands, you're now in the Seven of Cups. So now you have to figure out which things in your life are good for you and which ones are bad, and ditch the bad, or deal with the bad, or maybe you're a smoker, so you quit smoking. Maybe you like to drive fast, so now you kind of be more conscious about your driving. But then on the other hand, you know that home life and all that kind of stuff, family is important. So you're going to continue. I feel like you're going to continue to share your knowledge, and by sharing your knowledge, you're going to create a community that is based on individuality, helping each other. I say individuality because these are individual. This is an individual's clarity. This is an individual's passion. So, and then we have justice. Okay. So that is like righting the wrongs, bringing things back into balance. The way, like the Six of discs there, kind of balance things out, get the knowledge out there in the world. So this is a completion. I don't see any. Wow, I don't see any major arcana at all. Normally that's, well, except for the death. But that's, and then the Chariot. And then you're going to move forward with something else. The Death card. So, yes, okay. So we're going to go quickly over this. You're on this journey, or you decide to embark on this journey because you're on the search for for truth. You're on the search for your truth. You're on the search for to the way that you think things should be, or the way that you would like things to be. You've done research and all this kind of good stuff. But all of a sudden, I think that a whole new Pandora's box opened. And that's what this Queen of Discs is. This is a Pandora's box. And once you open it, there's no going back. And so that world has ended. That reality has ended for you. The new clarity sets in. I get, I have, a lot of emotion is going to be attached to this, because I feel like you always thought it was one way and that's the way it is and whatnot. But that's that with this research, that this quest that you're on, I think you're going to be flabbergasted, but you're going to be able to sort everything out. Okay, what's going on here? And I think you're going to be able to unbiasedly dissect the information that you're presented with. And after, at research, your own research and whatnot, what you come up with in that. This is where the Queen of Cups is. So now you're like, okay, wait a minute here. What's going on? Like, I think this is an opening, another eye-opening type energy that you're going to feel like, wait, okay, now I got to help. I've got to get this out to people. I've got to communicate this. People need to know this. You can only save some people, no matter how passionate you are. You can only save those that want to be saved. And I say saved in this context only because it's like, they're like, holy frig, what the heck's going on, right? When you show them receipts. And this is where the things that are most important to you are going to come to light. There's going to be a balancing, there's going to be community, and from all of this, there's going to be a movement, or what do you call that? Continuous improvement. So I feel like this is going to be, so this is, I think this is going to be, maybe not this part, but this part is going to be like a repeating path with this Six of Wands. So you're going to be like an expert or a mentor. People are going to be reaching out to you. And you have to decide which ones you are going to communicate with. Okay, so let's do our mystery angel number card. 606, and optimism. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 606. So that's pretty, this communication and peace, hope, love, optimism. Okay, so Okay. So what this is saying to me here is this 606 number, when you see it, say the time is 606, maybe you're reading a book and the page is 606. It could be 60.6, you know what I mean? You could have a bill at the store for $6.06. So pursue your goals and get what you want. So this feels to me like if you decide that this is the path that you are wanting to take, it's going to be fruitful. So if you're seeing this number, 606, that is just a reminder to, keep this in mind, optimism in mind, that just because you can't bring everybody along, be happy with whom you've been able to bring along. Not everybody wants to come along. How's that? Okay. So that's your angel number, 606. So it feels as though there's going to be a lot of awakening, if you want to say that, like opening up of new information, a Pandora's box, if you will. The this death card here, so with the death card, the world, the chariot, it's like, and then the Hierophant underneath. So it's like, okay, so now okay, let's take a breath. What are we doing next? Okay. And, what am I doing next? And you will, I think you're going to, based on this experience, you're going to want to take it farther down. So you may want to do research on something else. You may want to expand this. You may want to put yourself in hopefully get yourself put into a position where you can make decisions that matter or that will matter, like so that's the reading for this session. Again, my name's Friday, and this is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do appreciate each and every viewer, and I am glad that you were able to stop by and you've stayed this long. So if you have stayed this long, give a like, subscribe. I do different types of readings. So sometimes it's more of an internal what about yourself. Sometimes it's more of a what's going on around you readings. So they're always trying to change things up to keep it interesting but authentic. So I do hope you join me again, and have an awesome day. Namaste.